A very good morning to my dear students. Today we are going to begin with the point that is congruence of segments. So students, you all know what is a segment. A figure which has two end points. It is called as a segment. So on the screen you can see a figure here which is named PQ. Okay. So see here we have PQ here. So PQ is one of the segment. Now congruence means what? Equal. Okay, congruence means what? Equal. So the segments which are having equal measurements are called as congruent segment. Now how to identify them? So first they have told us that we can take a rectangular paper. Yes, you all take, you know what is a paper. So what you have to do, place two opposite sides one upon the other. They coincide exactly. Means suppose if you take a rectangular paper and if you fold it, if you make it into half, then you can see that the opposite sides are they coincide each other. That means they are exactly overlapping each other. Yes or no? So you can see in this picture the two sides. Suppose this one line and the above line, this one. Yes, this. When you will join them, they both will coincide each other. So they are exactly of same length. Okay. Second activity, they have told you to take the scale or ruler and measure the length of AB and measure length of PQ and write it in this particular place. You will see that both the measurements will be same. Yes. So suppose if I am drawing an segment here. Suppose this is seg AB. Okay. And again I am drawing a segment whose name is PQ. Can you see on the screen? Suppose AB is 5 centimeter and PQ is also 5 centimeter. Then we can say that seg AB is congruent to seg PQ. Did you understand? Because both of them are having equal measurement. Yes. So here they have given us, see if you will measure both of them with this ruler, you will also get their length equal. So we can say that seg AB is congruent with seg PQ. Okay. Now they have also given us one symbol to show that the two segments are congruent. See here they have written this seg AB is congruent with seg PQ with the symbol in this way. Seg AB is congruent with seg PQ. So here whatever I am showing you just now, this is the symbol to show congruency. Okay. So what we have learned now, if given line segments are equal in length, they are congruent. Okay. So I hope you have understood what are congruent segments. So now let us learn that if seg AB is congruent to seg PQ, then we can also say opposite to it. See, seg PQ is congruent to seg AB. Yes. So it also means seg PQ is congruent to seg AB. So both the ways we can show the congruency. Also, if seg AB is congruent to PQ and seg PQ is congruent to MN. Okay. See, AB is congruent to PQ. PQ is congruent to MN. Then students, can we say seg AB is congruent to MN? Yes, we can say, see, then seg AB is congruent to seg MN. Means one line segment is congruent to another and that second one is congruent to third one. Then we can say that first one is congruent to third one. See, A is equals to B. Correct? I'll show you once again. Pay attention on the screen. A is congruent equal to B. Then B is equals to C. Then can we say A is equals to C? Yes. first to second, second to third, then we can say first to third. In the same way, they have given us here, if seg AB congruent seg PQ, seg PQ congruent seg MN, then seg AB is congruent to seg MN. Did you understand? Two things we have learned. This one and the above one. Seg AB congruent PQ can also be said as seg PQ congruent seg AB. So now they have given one activity, that is, take any box, measure the lengths of each of its edges. Which of them are congruent? Okay, so you have to take a box, and you all have learned what are edges in 6th standard, isn't it? So which edges are congruent, you have to find out. And activity 2 is, from the shape given shown below, write the names of the pairs of congruent line segments. Okay, so see, box is also of this particular shape, but now it is named here. Okay, I will teach you using this diagram. Is it okay? So now if we are having this diagram, that is, it is named up A, B, C, D, 4 points are there, and down there are again 4 points, E, F, G, H. Okay, like this it is a box. Suppose this box only we are considering in both the activities, but in second activity it is named, in first activity it is just a box. Now I'll first show you the congruent 4 pairs. Okay, so see here, seg AB, if you will see, it is congruent to seg DC. Yes, slanting lines. It is also congruent to FG and EH. Okay, so these 4 are the congruent segs. See here, seg AB, seg DC, seg FG and seg EH. These are the 4 congruent segs. Next one I'll show you, they are, see, next one are AE, standing lines, BH, CG and DF. Now whatever standing I have drawn, that 4 edges are congruent to each other. Next I will show you the next congruent pairs, AD, BC, EF and last seg HG. So according to color, they are congruent. So now first thing in our question they are asked, seg AB congruent seg DC. Just see, seg AB, is it here? I'll use some other color now. Yellow I will use for explanation. See, seg AB, it is here, is congruent to DC. Is it correct? Yes, it is correct. Yes. Now, you can write according to your wish. You can also say FG. You can also say EG. Yes. Now, seg AE. What are they asking? Seg AE. Here it is, which I showed by yellow. And they have given it is congruent to BH. Seg BH. You can also write some other answers. What are those? Correct. Seg CG and seg DF. Yes. So, from this 1, 2 and 3. From this they have given first one. You can, if they ask you, you can write any one. 2 or 3, whatever it is. Seg CG and seg DF. Any one you can write from that. So now they are asking you seg EF. See, I'll show you now. I'll just use one color. EF. It is in this way. Which is the congruent segment? Any one you can tell. Okay, congruent seg AD you can say, or seg BC you can say. That is horizontal, no? So all horizontal you can check. And one more is there, seg HG. Yes. So from this any one you can write. With EF, this is EF, yes or no? With EF, from the remaining 3, any one you can write. You can write AD, or you can write BC, or you can write HG. Okay, any one segment you can write as a answer. Okay students, now the next one, that is they are asking seg DF. Okay, so I'll use blue color. See, seg DF, it is here, standing one. So they are asking one segment. So see, you can say seg CG, BH or AE. Yes, so you can write here AE, seg AE, or you can write seg BH, or you can write CG. Okay, so from these three, any one you can write. I hope you have understood the congruent segments, how to recognize them. Yes, so the segments which have equal length. Yes, so here these horizontal ones are having equal length. Next, vertical ones are also having equal length, and also the slanting ones, this one, are having equal length. Yes, so according to color, if you will go, then same color are having same length. Okay, so in this way you will complete this activity in your book. And same thing in practical, if you will take a box, that same, this way only you will get the congruent edges on that box. So now these are the notes of congruency of segments. So take down the notes in your CW. Write neatly as I have written here. Draw the segments properly with help of the scale and pencil, and complete the notes in neat handwriting in your CW. Now after writing the notes, you can also take screenshot. Okay, after writing the notes, we are going to start with practice set 6. Okay, so what you will do, students, you will also, after the notes, you are going to write this or solve this practice set in your CW. Now I will explain you how to solve this practice set in textbook itself. I am going to explain you. So just see on the screen, practice set 6, write the names of pairs of congruent line segments. Pairs means two segments. Okay, two segments make one pair. So like this, they are asking us to write the names of pairs of congruent line segments. So 1, 2, 3 and 4 pairs they are asking. So use a divider to find them. They are telling us to use a divider. So here I have taken a divider. Now 4 pairs we want. So first what I am doing, you can also do in some other way. So I am just coinciding. Okay, so I'll coincide my divider on seg BG. Where did I coincide it? Seg BG. Can you see? Now I'll just move it. Is it equal to seg GR here? No, it is little small. I'll just move it further. Now where did I coincide it? GC. Is GC equal? Means BG, seg BG is congruent to seg GC. Okay, so first pair I am going to write here, which I got, seg GB is congruent to seg what? GC. GC. Okay, now what I'll do, I will just take distance GR. See, did I take distance GR? Now I'll just keep here. Is it GN congruent to that? See here. Is GN congruent? GM is also congruent. See here. GM, what did I say? GM. See here, 1 minute. I'll show you. See. GM is congruent to GR. Yes or no? GM congruent to GR. So I'll write my second pair, seg GR congruent seg GM. Okay, now is GN also equal? See, same measurement. Yes, So you can also write seg GM congruent seg GN. See, this and this, first and second we wrote, it is congruent. Now if you will keep divider here, see GR, GM and GN, all three are equal. Yes, so this one is also equal. We have written this two equal. Can we write this two also equal? Also we can write this two equal. Yes, so see GR congruent GM we have written. We can also write GM congruent GN. What? Seg GM congruent seg GN. Yes. Now any other segment pair? See, G is also same. GR, GE. Is it same? So we can also write seg GR is congruent seg GE. So this 1, 2, 3, 4. These 4 of them are congruent to each other. So any pair you can prepare. 1, 2, this one pair, this second pair, this third pair, and this fourth pair. Any. Now if you will see my 4 pairs are completed. So I can stop. Did you understand how to find the pairs of congruent line segments using divider? Okay, now let's move on to the question number 2. See, question 2. On the line below. So this is the line. Yes, on this line, the distance between any two adjoining points shown on it is equal. Means QP distance is equal to PZ, ZY is equals to YZ. Means all this distance whatever you see, they are equal. Hence fill in the blanks. Okay. So see, first one, seg AB. I will just zoom my diagram little bit so that you can see it clearly. Okay. Now see. Is it visible? So, seg AB, search AB. See, AB. Is it like 1 unit? So, tell me other seg which is only 1 unit. You can say seg BC. Is it 1 unit? Or you can say ZY. It is also 1 unit. Or many answers you will get. YZ, XW, WA, QP, PZ, any. Yes, any from this you can write, but don't take BA. Seg BA don't take, it is one and the same, AB only. Yes, so you can also take ZY, anyone. Which one shall we take? As you wish, you can write in your textbook or in your CW. AB, A and B are 1 unit, so I am writing this one. I want to write YX. So I have written YX. Is it 1 unit? Now AP. See, this is A. A. P is here. How many units? 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 units. Is it 5 units? So some other seg you will search which is 5 units. Suppose I want to start from Q. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So here QW. So what will I write? QW. Understood? You can also write, see, start from C. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. CY or YC. You can write any one which will have 5 units. Got it, students? Yes or no? Now, next. AC. Seg AC congruent. AC. 2 units. So any one segment you select. Suppose PY. What did I say? PY. Is it 2 units? So I will write here PY. Now BY. Where is B? B to Y. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 units. Any one. Suppose I want from P. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. So it will be PW. So I'll write what? PW. Okay. Now YQ. Y to Q. 3, no? So I'll write here Y to A. 1, 2, 3. So I'll write YA. Got it? Now last one I'll explain. See, BW. B to W, 2 units. So you can write any 2 units. I want YW, then is it 2 units? Or any other, QZ. Any one which is 2 units you will write. Did you understand? So in this way we have completed our practice set 6. In your CW, now after the notes, what you will write? Practice set 6, question 1, its diagram, solution. Question 2, if you want same like this, you can write in your CW. Okay. So I hope you have understood congruency of segments.